Hey everybody, welcome to Normal World. I am Dave Landau.
I'm quarterback Garrett. And
I'm Angela.
she's over there.
There you go. Thank you. Slam dunk.
Bam. We did it.
Yeah, get
Right
that
there.
vape smoke out just in
Oh,
time.
come
Yeah.
on.
I mean,
It's
seriously.
not like you counted us into the show.
Fruity Pebbles. That's the flavor. Is it?
Yeah, I
don't
can
know.
smell it.
You kids and your stupid crap. All right, good to
Oh,
be
no.
here. Look at that. Why
Is it because it's because we have a certain guest on today, isn't it?
Yeah, I was
is
just
gonna get high
dressing
for
in
Afroman?
theme.
A little Afroman. Okay.
She's not high, by the way.
No,
Not yet.
That's all nicotine.
No, but you never know. That could come from his whisk from his house
Yeah.
all the way over here.
Through Skype.
But before that, we do have on the show, you can see him this weekend, Saturday, with me in Arizona at the Chandler Performing Arts Center in Chandler, Arizona. Please welcome to the show, Derek Richards.
Good to be here, guys. How are you? Nice to see you again.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
I know.
You wore your best shirt.
I did. I wore my fancy
Your Picasso.
Very complicated, detailed shirt.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Did you get that at
Exactly.
Dan Flash's?
for you guys. What's that?
right.
Did you get it at Dan Flash's?
Yeah.
No.
It's complicated shirts.
Complicated patterns, more
I
expensive.
didn't.
More
Really?
expensive.
I
The
did not
more
know.
complicated the pattern, the more expensive.
Ah,
Yeah.
Got
interesting.
it. I'm going. You got it at the I'm going to an MMA fight with my best girl store. Doesn't it look like that store at the MGM Grand where you see everybody?
Oh, right in the lobby.
Super tight,
Yeah.
button-up shirts.
Oh, right in the lobby. It is, yeah. And I've gone in there and tried on shirts, and it's like I put on my size, and then I put on 2 sizes up.
Yeah,
and
'cause-
it's still, I'm still wrapped like a sausage.
Yeah, because tap out makes
Shrink
dress
wrap.
shirts apparently.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Ridiculous.
Hey, like and subscribe to this show right now. You're doing it. You're watching. It's just right there. There's a button. Hit it, and then you can listen on the audio side if you want to just not look at us. But why would you want to do that? That's ridiculous.
Or listen to this on the audio side. I mean, really, it's not offensive either way.
Yeah,
We don't mind. We're just happy you came here.
yeah, and gave us a rating. That's
Yep.
cool too. You can do that. Or do.
Yeah, or
hey,
or do.
or do.
That's the only option.
Yeah,
Or your computer will turn off. All right,
we're
right.
in there. We got in there. We're hackers.
Yep, big time. But right now, calling in, she's a comedian. You can check out her new book, Life is Funny Until It's Not, a comic story of love, loss, and lunacy. Please welcome to the show, Chonda Pierce.
This is great. Thank you. Oh, there's thousands and
Yes.
thousands.
Thank you for calling us from, well, you're doing well. You're in a bathroom that's bigger than most people's homes.
It is kind of obnoxious, but it's really good acoustics. So I just sing to myself and do all my work right here in the bathroom.
I like it.
It's beautiful.
I like
put
it.
more records in the bathroom. So
I have to say that I just want to say to you real quick, you have a place that you started called Branches Recovery, and as somebody in recovery, you created it for people with anxiety, depression, addiction who can't pay, and
Yeah.
that's amazing. And what brought you to doing that?
you know, my brother and I grew up in a very dysfunctional home, like many people do, and a lot of comics do. But all that to say, we both, our childhood manifests itself in several different ways. For him, it was addiction. For me, it was depression. And we both had to spend our time getting through it, and it cost a fortune. And we just decided, you know, this has got to be available to more people. He had to take a second mortgage for 30 days, and I was blessed to be able to get through my time, and still you're always in lifetime recovery, but we just started it up. We probably do about $3 million worth of counseling a year. We see about 3,000 people a month. We have doctors, psychiatrists. It's the #1 weight loss clinic in Tennessee. It's also just an amazing, we have all kinds of SA meetings, AA meetings, anything you can think of. There are people over there meeting all the time. It's in Murfreesboro, Tennessee is the main one. We've got 4 of them across the country. So it's gotten big. I'm just a patient, so that's all.
Well, no, I'm the same way. I get the depression, anxiety, and the addiction, and the comic. So it's all fun. Yeah.
There you go.
So, but honestly, I that's a beautiful thing that you do, and I just want to say thank you because that's really giving back.
Thank you very much. You know, it's interesting. A lot of comics suffer in those ways, and I think more so we probably got into comedy to deflect some of our pain and
Yes.
But thank God it worked because we could pay for our house. But it also, I think we get into it because we get addicted to that instant gratification, and we get addicted to that affirmation. And that's where the rub is. You have to always remember what part is your job, and then what part do you go home and everybody's not going to laugh and clap for you when you walk in the door.
Oh, part of it's the dopamine hit, and then the part of it that also goes away when you leave. Yeah, that makes you want to go do it again. There's certainly an addiction to it, absolutely, and a validation.
What if you're bombing?
What if you're bombing?
What do you get something out of that?
It's like a bad trip.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I gotta go back because like surely it gets better than that.
Yeah, like you can't really OD, but you can definitely have a bad trip.
Okay.
Yeah, no one's ever had it too good on stage. I guess maybe you have. I don't know.
After a while, you should not bomb as often. I've been doing this 30 years, so man, if I bomb the entire night, that's a problem.
If you're trying. Yeah.
One or two things don't go down well. It's like, forget that. Just tear it out of the repertoire and, start all over again.
Right. Well, if you're trying brand new material, it's acceptable. If you've been hired to do something and you're just...
You better deliver.
Yeah, just eating it all night.
It's funny because I think I've seen comedians that were addicted to bombing because you just see them go up night after night after night and you're like, this has got to get better. This simply cannot be what's going to happen to you every night. What high do you get off?
Yeah, you should.
You've got to get something right.
You should start a retreat for those 10-year open micers that don't have self-awareness.
Yes, Chonda, that's your next. That's your next thing.
Those guys are not allowed to know where I live. Are you kidding me?
I don't want the suck to rub off on me.
Yeah, you're like,
away from
stay
me.
Away. You're like, this is not...
Exactly.
How great would that be? She starts up a center to help out people that just bomb on stage routinely.
Just you set up a camp of laughers.
That's human resources. That's when you find them another job.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's true. You just have to make them take a good hard look in that mirror and just go, this isn't for you.
Why do you want to do this? Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a clean comic and I do clubs once in a while, but as 32 years of it, I always go, if you bomb once or twice, my show's about a 3-hour long, including intermission. And so if you bomb too much, people won't come and see you. So, and a $50 ticket is a $50 ticket. You better be $50 worth of funny or you're in trouble. Yeah. I can't even pay for the bus.
That's why I do $8 worth of funny.
I actually give people money to come in.
Yeah.
Please come to my show.
I hand out $5 bills and Kohl's cash when people come in the door.
It's
I'm like, I don't care how bad of a time you had, you're still coming out you're still coming out in the black.
called comp tickets.
Like, how many people are on Derek's list? 35.
Yeah, it's an
35
email
people
blast from the club, and you go, who? And then,
I guess so.
but you had a special, I believe it's called Laughter in the Darkness. I don't want to get that wrong. And which is obviously very funny and a very deep dive into your own personal history.
Right.
And then from going from that and digging into what you do, I mean, obviously in a 3-hour show, it's very personal, very honest storytelling, which is and honestly, you're Southern. And really what I do love about a lot of Southern comics is you have this storytelling ability, this almost like Andy Griffith way of telling these stories that just no other group ever had, whether it was like Ron Schock or even back to like even Kinnison. There's just a way that a lot of Southerners could tell a story that I don't think Northerners can do as well. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Our stories are a lot longer because every syllable is a lot longer.
Yeah, that's true. But what possessed you to kind of write the book now that you've put your life out there and you've opened these centers, and what made you kind of want to put it to paper?
A couple of things. I think I want to slow down. I want to not tour as heavy. I want to really think about retiring, and being done. And there were some things down through the years that I've used, different people in my family, great material, that I've been blessed to have. But there's a lot of the in-between of the ups and downs of life that I've learned a lot. And I thought before I shut this thing down and be finished completely, I just want to tell the truth. My market is mostly church Christian, good old Christian Southern folks they're not always so forgiving. And
No.
and so I just decided to put it all in a book and see if I have a career when this is over.
Right. Well,
I may have to start a whole new market for myself.
I think that's the most important is putting your true self out there.
Yeah.
And I think that what you've done is really important. You can pick up the book. It is available, I guess, everywhere. Where's the best place to buy it, though? Where Amazon?
Or I have some in my barn. You could just come by there. I'll make you a deal. But mainly Amazon. Yeah.
Do you have an audiobook?
They keep wanting me to read it, but
You should do it.
It's a hard book. I just wrote it. I don't want to have to read it.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to retell your life.
I always love to hear that, though, from the author when they do a kind of an autobiography to read it themselves. It's just good to hear.
What was the guy who did the Prairie Home Companion show?
Oh, Garrison Keeler.
Yeah, I used to read. I love his storytelling. I used to love his audiobooks because it was his voice. Mine's not so much. Mine's kind of whiny.
Disagree.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I think you just get a Morgan Freeman AI.
Y'all,
you could do
that.
You got to do it like that.
Ah,
It
I
just-
just can't hear him saying y'all and bless your heart.
yeah.
That's exactly why you need to have Morgan Freeman.
That's my
do it.
point.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, that's true. That's exactly
Or go
right.
the other direction. Go with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
Oh,
you could
that's-
just
Or Afroman.
and just tell him to improvise.
Yes.
Just, make it your own.
Read the book and then make it your own story.
That's right.
Well, Sean,
Everybody read a chapter and we'll record all different people and you'll have a plethora.
Perfect.
All my personalities will be in one book.
that would be perfect. Well, Shonda, I want to thank you so much for coming in, Skyping in. Obviously, we'd love to have you in studio sometime. You're a blast to talk to. Again, please pick up her book, "Life is Funny Until It's Not: A Comic Story of Love, Loss, and Lunacy." Now available on Amazon. Thank you, honestly, for taking the time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, my friend. Great to see you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
See you, Chonda.
Thanks.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah, she's a great person.
That's super
It's
cool.
really cool.
Yeah, good for her. Honestly,
I still like the idea of her setting up a clinic for open micers that bomb constantly.
Do you think there'd be a stage in there for them?
You
Could bomb with each other.
yeah.
let's talk a bit about Afroman.
Oh,
Afroman has come out with a song about Hunter. Well, you know the song "Cause I Got High"?
Oh, hell
Came
yeah, I
out
do.
Oh, yeah.
in 2001. I actually had the VHS of it because they would hand it out to you as a promo for Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And you just reminded me that when September 11th hit, it kind of all went away.
yeah.
But they were all handing it out in August of 2001, and I remember playing it on a loop at like parties and VCRs, and like people just went crazy.
But it was everywhere. It was #1 in 6 different countries. And then September 11th happened and everybody got really serious. And they were like, we can't have anything funny anymore. No more talking about this getting high. That's not cool. And then kind of went away. All the radio stations said we don't want to play it.
Yeah, that pre 9/11 world.
Yeah,
that was one of the
it's-
last pieces.
It was good. It was good.
Last
times.
pieces, the last relics of a once great world.
Yeah.
And then it all went.
2001. Bam.
There went the Afroman song, and then in came TSA pre-check.
Dang it.
Oh, yeah. And then I always see that too, like at TSA where there's pictures of 9/11 and it says never forget. And it's like, you guys are the ones that need not forget.
Yeah.
It was your flub in
Yeah.
several different places.
I don't think I'd hang that there at my
Yeah.
workplace.
Yeah, it's like
You
reminding
guys remember when we messed up? You guys, we let
Big.
box cutters and stuff in? That was us.
Like when that guy dropped the deuce in the Wendy's chili, did they have posters of that all over Wendy's?
Well, yeah, it's like hanging up your worst bombing experience.
Yes.
And you're like, yeah, that's the day I ate it the most.
Hey, remember that? Let that happen again.
TSA.
It's the
Take your
biggest,
pants off, please.
biggest failure ever. Oh, there you go. That's when we decided to pat down a kid for 5 minutes too long.
And we're still taking our shoes off. Jesus. Mm-hmm. So,
Nice.
anyways, Afroman has dropped because Hunter got high.
And right now we have
Shout out to Bass Records. Hey, yo, Hunter. Roll up another one of them congressional blunts, brother. get his laptop fixed, but Hunter got high. He wasn't gonna show all them dick pics, but Hunter got high. He should've let Hillary bleach his whole hard drive. Yeah, hey, Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. He wasn't gonna mess with the hoes, but Hunter got high. He was gonna take them all out on the boat, but Hunter got high. He's the smartest man Joe ever knew in his life. Yeah, hey, till Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. La da 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 da. He was gonna go visit his dad, but Hunter got high.
Fantastic.
Love that.
Now, I saw this. I saw it on social media and whatnot, and I was like, oh, it's a perfect opportunity. Could we get Afroman on the show?
So please welcome
And it happened.
Afroman.
Oh, yes.
How are you, sir? This is amazing.
On cue.
I am honored, sir. Thank
How y'all
you.
doing?
Huge fan, sir.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Same here.
I have to say that is one of, I think it's actually possibly better than the original.
Hey.
But I don't know. The original's the best.
Freaking
Yeah,
gold.
but
The
it's
original's
absolutely
gold.
fantastic. I love it.
Beautiful.
Okay. What made you make this song? What gave you the idea?
It was funny. It was fun. I love funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bass Records approached me with the idea. I started playing around with some lines, and it was really funny. It was really funny, and I thought it'd make people laugh. So we went for it.
Have you got any feedback from the Hunter compound?
No, sir, I have not.
That's good.
Oh.
What's been the feedback from the nation? Because so far everybody I know has loved it.
Yeah, I think it's like one out of 500,000 don't like it. You know what I'm saying? After like 500,000, yeah, go Afroman, ha ha ha, face emojis. I see one person might say, like, it'll be barely, somebody might say, are you gonna make one dissing the other side, or are you gonna, do this or do that? You know what I'm saying? Or,
Do you have any plans to do that? Just kind of making fun of the whole situation, both sides? Or you just like...
I'll make a song about anything and anybody, man. Like if I think it's funny, I'll put it out. If I don't think it's funny, I don't want to. It's not funny. I don't want to stand there and sing it.
I like that energy.
Yeah, because I don't want to misquote you, but you said you would perform it at a Trump rally, and I honestly think that would be hilarious. Would you? Is there any movement on that?
Yeah, I'm still, I'm still running for president. If I think Trump might carry the torch and help out me and my fellow medicators, I might have to throw my log of support on his fire. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a fight till the end. Yeah, I would. It'd be funny. I'd sing it wherever. I'd sing it wherever it'd be best for me to sing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, would you consider, if for some odd reason your presidential candidacy did not advance any further, if Trump decided to ask you to be his VP, would you do it?
I would.
That would be a great
That's a
ticket.
winning
I
ticket.
think
That's
this
a
is
good
the
team.
ticket right
It's
here.
a slam dunk ticket
If
right
you have
there.
a Trump Afroman ticket, we win Earth.
Holy
You do win Earth.
That's how we reunite.
And at least 3 other planets within our solar system.
Aliens will come out and be like, yo, we thought you guys were whack, but we're coming in now.
Venus
Yeah, we're
votes
sorry.
Trump and Afroman.
Yeah, we didn't know. It's gonna stop the war in Israel.
Yeah.
The campaign slogan.
It's in the
be.
Middle East. My God, everything is going to come together.
What are the main points you're running on, if you don't mind me asking?
My platform is legalizing cannabis in all 50 states, decriminalizing it federally.
Yeah, it's about time they do that. They keep just dipping their toe in the water to the point that it's annoying. It's just like, pick one.
Yes.
I'm just
Yes.
against the feds in general, so just end all those laws.
Yes. Yeah, we should be able to throw weed money in the bank and write checks write weed checkbooks and this, that, and the other.
And know what you're getting when you go to a store. It could be, it's not laced with some fentanyl or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it is weird how you can just drive. I'm from Michigan, so it's pretty legal there. And like right now we're in Texas where it's illegal.
Right.
But then you can just drive to a border state and get
And
it.
therefore, I don't do it.
Yes. No, yeah. Yeah. If there's anything that stopped people from smoking weed, it's how illegal it's been all these years.
It's the illegalness.
And I live in Nevada, so literally there's a dispensary within a dispensary.
Everywhere.
There's an ATM dispensary.
Yes.
Just gives you bud.
Here you go. Here's your 8th.
Do you think you could parody any of your other songs for this, or do you kind of just are gonna wait it out and just see?
I just wrote this one, so I didn't know if it was gonna work or not. You know what I mean? So there's always ideas, and I like to laugh. I like to get people to laugh. So if I think something is funny, I'll give it a spin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, back when I was a huge fan in 2001, actually, they were giving out copies of your music video outside of Sam Goody on VHS. And we would play it at parties just while we were getting high, but it's like everybody would keep rewinding the tape and replaying it and replaying it and replaying it until it broke. And we had like a stack of them. And I was wondering, like, was that your biggest break up to that point?
That was the door kick of getting into the industry and into the professional game. Because I got high, it brought me in the game. Like I was on the streets and everything. I had maxed out as an independent hustler. I was making a good living. I was living good off of being an unsigned rapper. So I got my respect out there in the street, but when I wrote Because I Got High, I was a professional NFL rapper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah.
Well,
I
I watched your kind of like the behind the music episode on Vice, where they came to your house and you did an interview there, and you were talking about how that song blew up and it was everywhere, and it was in the Jay and Silent Bob movie, and it was just exploding, and then 9/11 hit and everybody got really serious. When I think it should have been the opposite. It should have been like, guys, like we should not be so serious. Everybody's just being super down and sad. And I feel like that would be the moment to have fun.
Yeah.
You need something.
Yeah, dude. I've never seen that. I've had several occasions in my life when I couldn't smile, and those were some very bad occasions, and I don't never want to see those occasions again, because I can always laugh. And I laugh when the police raided my house. You know what I mean?
I wanted to ask you about that. You made that song right after that happened, and that's what I love about you. You have that like that humor about it. That's such a good song.
Yeah.
You fixed my gate.
Yeah, thank you, man.
At the end of this song, you dropped a hint to that too. Like they're gonna take you're gonna break your gate, your door, steal your money. Turn your cameras off.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that?
And the funny part is, as I say these things, I have them in the act of doing it.
Yes. Yeah.
Like when I say she tampered with evidence and disconnected my camera, as soon as I say that, you can see the screen go blank. You know what I mean? Like
some of this
you see her
lemon
over
pound
there
cake.
with like some. You see her over there with some hedge cutters, and right when she snaps it, like the screen goes blank. Like.
Tell me, did they ever find any kidnap victims in your pockets?
No, Tinkerbell got away. Tinkerbell got away. Somebody at the marathon cut her loose.
It's too bad.
Could have got you. No kidnapping victims in my... Dude, I'm too lazy to clean my room. Like, you think I'm going to get athletic and wrestle around?
You just lose them. Like...
I'm might as well go to the gym while I'm at it. You know what am I doing?
Yeah, you're high, just going like, it's fine, let it go.
Whatever.
I didn't even want to do this.
I was gonna kidnap
There's
somebody,
a
but then I
very
got high.
mean prank caller out there somewhere. That's a very bad prank. You know what I'm saying? They got to do more investigating before they like kick people's doors down like that.
Dude,
you know?
like they
He did,
came
he
in
spit.
hard at night. They busted down your whole door frame, your gate. Like, what the
Hey,
hell did they
man.
think they were gonna find?
Hey, dude, can you imagine me sitting on the couch with my boxers and a remote in my hand?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Hey, you know they think their fellow officers was in danger. Don't let me stand up with that fucking remote, dog.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely something. You didn't stand up with anything in your hands because they knew you weren't running. Yeah, it's just, yeah, that's rough, dude.
Whoa, wow.
Oh, that's lucky.
Yeah, man.
So did you, oh, man. Is that kind of why you are interested in running for president? Is a lot of the experiences like
Yes.
that?
If marijuana was legal, they wouldn't have had the authority to run up my. I mean, I didn't have they thought I had. They thought I had. I don't know what they thought I had. They thought I had millions of pounds. I got probably. Jesus Christ, man, I got some half a blunts laying around the house.
Like, I smoke them. I don't keep
Yeah,
them around.
I got
I
high.
use
I
it.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't sell nothing. I got high. I smoked it. It's scarce around my house. It's not that much.
My theory is that they saw the Vice interview, because that happened first, right? It was the Vice interview happened. They saw your house and they were like, what else you got in there?
You know what? I'm not sure. The Vice interview happened, and they took a long time to put the shit out. Like, I was getting mad at my manager because, they fucked up a lot of my time talking to them. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I talked a lot. I'm like, dude, I got business people not getting phone calls. I got, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
kids and mama texting, and I'm, talking to them. I'm like, when is this thing going to air? They really got a big portion of my days, like plural. They were on the highway, toting those cameras everywhere. And,
Yeah, driving to Mississippi.
yeah, brother, So, it wouldn't air for the longest time. And I think, I don't know, they had to go interview the other people, and they had to arrange that according to their busy schedules,
Gotcha, yeah.
What
like
state?
Kevin Smith and, and Tim Raymondowski and all the other people, my man, Dan McAaron,
Yep.
Universal. You know what I'm saying?
It was a good episode. I really enjoyed that episode.
Yeah. What state were you living in when you got raided?
Ohio.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ohio.
Okay. What city, if you don't mind?
Yeah, Cincinnati.
Oh, okay. Right on the Kentucky
Baby.
border,
If you ever wonder,
yeah.
WKRP,
Heck
baby. Cincinnati.
Awesome. Oh, that's awesome. So when you ended up doing the Jay and Silent Bob movie, did they come to you? Like, was it Kevin that kind of reached out, or was it Universal?
Universal was giving me the itinerary.
Okay.
So, a mastermind was spinning this tornado from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And they arranged it. I was just jumping in and out the van, doing what they told me. I was so ghetto. I didn't know who they was. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
All my white homies was flipping out, and I had to pull them to the side and kind of get educated to who they were. You know what I'm saying? And so I could appreciate the magnitude of the experience. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah. I didn't know nothing about Clerks, and I missed the Jay and Silent Bob bust. He's kind of cool, man, kind of like a white Ice Cube in a way, but then in his own, he got his own thing going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's true. I mean, it was they were massive, but that was kind of their first movie that really brought them into stardom because they were always side characters.
True.
So it was that quick, like lightning in a bottle thing that just worked. And like, yeah, you and Tracy Morgan were kind of like, I guess, the black elements of that film, you know. But it was something that just worked. It was that perfect. I don't know. It was a perfect storm that created that film. That's why I was wondering, because it almost the song was so perfect. It almost seemed like it was written for it. That's how well it worked.
Well, you know, I've always admired the rapper who could get the credits, get his song played on the credits immediately after the movie goes off. The height of the movie is the end.
Right.
Yes.
So it's a celebration when your song, your music is the celebration track to the end. I remember when I went to watch Boys in the Hood,
Yeah.
Ice Cube's song was at the end of the movie. And I was so proud of that. It came on, it was so hard. MC8's song was at the end of Menace to Society.
Ricochet,
you know,
what was it? New Jack City, Ricochet. There's a few that Judgment Night had an amazing soundtrack. But yeah, there's a few that had just killer endings. Yeah, that made rappers.
You understand?
That was
you
Mobb
understand
Deep.
what I mean? It's
yeah,
like
Mobb Deep was Ricochet.
What was the name of the guy?
It's like a privileged thing. It's like a privileged thing to have your song played at the end of the movie. It's for sure,
absolutely, yeah.
That's something to be saluted. And so, I mean, damn, I you know, it was happening too fast. You know, like that was an accomplishment. Like my song made the end of somebody's movie. You know what I mean? Like that's great.
Yeah, it has it has to accomplish the bring in the audience and the emotion and the fun of the film, and that did it, and that's got to be incredible, you know. And
the fact that people already loved the song was perfect before that, and then now it's in this massive movie, and it kind of took it from the United States and kind of around there, and then just blew it up after. Like you told the story about you being in the UK. And they played the song on this big screen in the streets. You remember that?
Yes.
It's just so like a wild thing. What was that like to see yourself on a giant screen? Because like before, like you said, you were a local musician. You're rapping locally. People know you there around the cities around you. To then go,
and then
global.
2001 is really when you did still go global.
Yeah, like it blew up.
Yeah, man. Like Too Short is worldwide now.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to look at him, and he had the type of career I felt I wanted. His fame came from the ghetto or the homies or the hood or whatever. So when he was other places, he could have his money, but you know, he could still live and move around, and I imagine a type of fame that I could handle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That song blew up bigger than my expectation. I was excited and happy at the same time. That fame made me nervous. Like I didn't know what to do with it that big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because people are going to be walking up to you and singing the lyrics from the song and stuff. How much does that happen still? I'm sure it still happens
all the time, man. Yeah, you know, like, you know, when I step out the door, it's on. You know,
yeah.
I'm the leprechaun. When people see me, it's the pot of gold. You know, they want the picture, they want to sing the song. They you know. I try to get some of my homies and people to run to the store for me because it's so time consuming. But sometimes nobody ain't available, and I just gotta hop in my lowrider and go on into Walmart. And here we go.
Not for nothing, you're hard to miss.
Hey man, I don't even try to hide. It's
you
quicker.
can't. Where are you gonna hide?
I can't.
It's good to embrace it.
I'm like, can you imagine Snoop Dogg with a disguise? You look at him like, Snoop, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I see you right there.
He's got a fake mustache on. Or an eye patch.
Yeah. He's like, arr.
If you look like Captain Morgan, I would swear you're a Snoop Dogg.
Okay. Something about you. Can't quite.
Well, I know you got to do some things. We appreciate you calling in, but everybody who has not checked out this video, please check it out. And is there any album you want people to check out? Anything new that you might be working on? And also,
Some plugs.
Trump Afroman 24. I'm just saying.
Let's go.
Just saying we should do this.
Yeah, we got the website too.
I'm
Go to
already
the
voting.
website.
Okay, cool.
Hey, man, hey. Whatever works for America, you know what I'm saying? Yes, everybody go check out my my Instagram, OG Afroman with the check mark. Go check out my new movie out called Happily Divorced. You know what I'm saying? And then check out a new album I got with OG Daddy V called The Blunt Brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And stay in touch with me. Stay in touch
Absolutely. We'd love
Absolutely. We need
have
to get you in studio at some point. Maybe we could
Let's
do a music
do it.
video or something. That'd be fun.
Yeah, dude.
Let's do it.
I can't thank you enough. This has been a childhood dream come true. So
Absolutely.
thank you.
All right, brother.
It's so cool. That song is fantastic, Afroman. Great job.
Thank
Hey,
you.
thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Have a blessed one, y'all.
You too.
One.
Listen.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Well, this has been an interesting first half of the show. I'm not going to lie to you.
I gotta say,
Hey, that's what we do here, okay?
I would-
In a world where we bring the
If you were going to put two people on a show at the same time,
a Christian comic,
Christian comic and then Afroman,
man.
both good, and I'll tell you what,
phenomenal.
both cool,
Yes.
and almost as cool as your body's gonna stay if you use Miracle Sheets. I'm gonna tell you that
And
right
an
now.
amazing segue.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am going to
That
tell
was-
you.
that
If
was
you
solid.
go to trymiracle.com/normal,
What's that?
that's trymiracle.com/normal. For a third time, that is trymiracle.com/normal. You can enjoy yourself, or you can give it as a gift. I say get them both.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy them for you. Give them as a gift. These wonderful sheets. I love them. I still order them, even though I get them for free because I give them as gifts. And you will get 20% off when you use the code NORMAL when you go to trymiracle.com/normal. You'll get a hand towel, a face towel,
That's two? No, not just two.
a body towel,
A body towel as well.
3.
and you are going to feel as cool as Afroman.
Especially with the summer months coming up and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
You need
gets
that.
so
You need
hot.
that cold, crisp pillow feel.
Yes.
That's the
Silver
best.
infused, inspired by NASA.
The cool side of the pillow, though.
It's all the cool side of the pillow.
Antibacterial?
Yeah, you don't even have to flip it.
Yeah.
It just stays cool. So when you're hot at night, you're like, oh, I don't feel all gross. You feel good. You feel smooth. You feel right.
Smooth with a V.
That's right.
That's right.
Confident.
That's dude. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Confident.
trymiracle.com/normal.
Again,
Get
that's
yourself.
trymiracle.com/normal.
Go
and
there.
use code normal.
Support them because they support us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miracle.
Thank you, Miracle.
The right thing to do.
It
It's
really
the right
is.
thing to do.
It really is.
Hunter Biden wants to sue Fox.
What?
Oh, God.
For playing the Afro Man.
I saw this.
Basically.
No.
He says that his laptop was misinformation, and yet lawyers for Hunter Biden demand, and they still demand that the Fox showing the intimate images that are somehow fake on the laptop.
Either they're intimate images.
Right. So they're
they're
fake, but they're real intimate images from the laptop. The intimate images, I assume, are the ones of him getting a foot job from his niece.
That one, yes.
There's the picture.
Yeah,
There's
there's
a
one.
hooker from behind. With
Yeah.
that photo.
Yeah, that one. The one with him wearing a scarf around his neck, naked, like he's Snoopy flying a doghouse on cocaine.
Yes. All fake.
All fake.
All
Very
those fake images
Clearly fake, so they got to be taken down.
Yeah, definitely
from
not.
his laptop that was his.
Yeah.
But one of the things that they're saying that, conspiracy to subsequent actions to defame Mr. Biden, blah, 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 and the unlawful publication of hacked intimate images of him. So then you're saying that they are hacked images
Come on,
of him.
Hunter.
Right.
So what is it?
Yeah, so either
He's going to
come-
make a case.
He's got to come out and admit they're real and go, stop showing them their hacked intimate images. Or he has to say, these are AI.
These are all my personal art pieces that I painted myself in Photoshop.
Yes, these are the greatest.
All the pieces together, it looks photo real.
Yeah, and it just happens to be the greatest AI ever from a decade ago.
Yeah.
And someone hacked it.
AI was
Before AI was even invented,
Yeah.
AI
Hunter
made this happen.
invented it.
Yeah.
Was the first test of AI.
Mm-hmm.
Because suing Fox is going to make people stop thinking you're a crackhead.
Right.
I mean, this picture is everything you need to know.
I mean,
he does look cool.
I'm going to say, James Dean Hip.
A little
Which James Dean?
The one post.
The one from the
accident.
Yeah. His head on the bottom of a hill.
not the porn star one.
Oh yeah, D-E-N. I forgot
James
there's
Dean.
two James Deans.
He's closer to that one, I think.
Isn't the second one Me Too'd a lot?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. No, what a surprise.
I don't get how porn stars get Me Too'd. It's like it's the business, right?
It's like their job, isn't it?
I'm not saying that you deserve it.
Yeah, I don't think the allegations occurred on camera.
Yeah, well, that's true.
He has time to do
Yeah, he
things
does
off
other things.
camera? My
Yeah,
goodness.
nobody yelled action and then do that to her.
I don't host a
just
show at
working
my
overtime.
house. Way I do.
Well, you got to leave work at work.
No one appreciates the enthusiasm of an employee that wants to log in extra hours.
Yeah.
At a bar against
He's just
someone's
clocking
will.
in.
Whatever. At a
No.
at a Chili's.
He's always working when she doesn't want to.
Chili's waitress.
So Hunter's lawyer, it's so that's it.
Yeah, he's a piece of crap.
Yeah, he's probably gonna lose the lawsuit, or at least have to admit something silly, which isn't gonna help.
We'll keep an eye out.
Yeah. We'll keep you posted right here.
Just own it.
hard-hitting news.
Just own it. It happened.
At this point,
There's the picture. It's out there.
Yeah, we all know.
We all know.
Yeah, we got it.
We're all fully aware.
Yeah.
Afroman's making a song about you. We all know.
You know he's listening to it and he's like kind of liking it, but also relating
I
to
bet
it
he
more than
loves it.
anyone.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I did though. I did.
There's no way he didn't like that song when it came out. Oh, are you kidding me?
And
If
he's like, this
MySpace was
song.
still around, it would be his MySpace song.
Oh yeah, it's like oh my god.
R.I.P. MySpace.
He's like, that's me singing about Dad. Dad, you hear it? He's
Are
like,
you
"What?
proud of me?
You made a song about you? Oh,
He's got like the ASCII weed leaves in the background.
You know what's so funny? There's got to be some White House interns playing this
oh, you know
in the
it.
back office, just laughing their asses off.
Oh, of course. There's probably somebody playing it while driving Joe, and just leaving it on in the background.
He has no clue that it's even playing.
No, he's just probably nodding his head like,
You can't hear.
Okay.
This is oh, I hope I get these voters.
It's one of these black people musics.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's doing a lot to keep those voters.
Oh, yeah.
That brings us to the end of the world. The Biden administration says they have delayed plans to ban menthol cigarettes. What else is he doing to secure these votes?
He started wearing Timberlands
Yep. All day.
all day,
Changed his
man.
name to Fat Joe Biden.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Derek.
His running mate will be Swisher Sweets.
There you go. That wasn't even worth it.
I think it was worth it.
I think Biden will open every campaign speech with, y'all motherfuckers need Jesus. Thank you very much for tuning in. Good night.
See you tomorrow.